Alright guys, so I've been a bit off lately, but what's actually happened is I'm finding it extremely psychologically difficult to cut on the 1,700 calories. And what I've been doing, well, experimenting with, I've been reading up and everything, and um, I'm going to go on a refeed. So, sorry, a reverse diet. Yeah, a reverse diet. And this is why. I'll show you. So, okay, disregard this thing. It's just a random cue card I had. So, this is a scale. Over time, so your metabolism starts out here, and when you cut, obviously it'll go down, right? And then this is the other line for your body fat. So let's say your body fat starts out here. It responds pretty well, and then once you hit the point that these two meet, right, your new maintenance, so you cut your calories to see more body fat gains, to see more body fat losses, right? And so after you've done this, okay, let's say your show was here. This is where your show was. And then you go and binge, you eat a shit ton. Your body fat will shoot up. It's not that drastic, but let's say, okay, it shoots up. I mean, it could be. I mean, like, it depends what you eat. If you fucking have, like, 50,000 calories, you could go back up to before prep. But, of course, that doesn't really happen. So, okay, anyway, I'm exaggerating here. But, so it goes up, but your metabolism is still down here. So what do? You cut again. Okay, you cut, but your metabolism's still down here. So, it decreases. Okay, just don't mind the x-axis. It's not a very good graph, but it's just a rough sketch. So it goes down, and you hit your new maintenance, right? You're happy. You got rid of the fat. Fine, fair enough. But then, oh shit, really low calories. Let's binge. Well, not let's binge, but your body just binges. You just go in a binge. Your body fat shoots up again, but your metabolism's still down here. So a couple of cycles of this, and you see, like, it just goes way down. So your metabolism starts up here, now starts down here. So for any meaningful fat loss, let's say the person could have cut. So I was cutting at 2,000. So I was maintaining before my contest prep like almost 2 years ago now, at 2,700 calories. Mind you, I was 190 pounds. But now, because of all this shit, I haven't done, so I didn't go up that much, but because of a couple of cycles of this, right, and, well, I had a couple of maintenance cycles in between, blah, blah, but anyway, now I'm cutting on 1,800 calories at 180 pounds. So, I do have to account for the fact that I am 180 pounds now, so my maintenance is lower. But, sorry, 1,700, yeah, 1,700. My maintenance is a bit lower, but it doesn't account for the fact that my metabolism is way down here. Okay, so I used a couple of formulas, put all my stats into the calculators and whatnot, and with my activity, okay, my basal metabolic rate is about, my BMR is about 1,950. But, so I'm having to cut below my BMR already, so that's a sign of metabolic, well, so-called damage, but it's just metabolic adaptation over time. And, so factoring in my activity, I should be maintaining at around 2,500 to 2,700 calories. So I should be losing almost a pound a week on 2,000 calories if I take 500 away from either value. Okay, so 2,000 to 2,200 calories, I should be losing weight, but I'm not. So there's a bit of metabolic adaptation going on here, and that's because my metabolism is way down here. as opposed to when I started, which was way up here. So I need to reverse diet back up, have my metabolism. So if my metabolism, this line is my metabolism, I needed to catch up with my body fat. Or even, sometimes people have found that the body fat stays relatively the same while metabolism catches up. So you're losing weight because there's a disparity. So that's the main premise of it. And I'm going to do that. And actually, it's been 3 days now. My weight's dropped. I bumped it up 200 calories to 1,900 calories. There was no initial weight gain. My weight dropped from 183 to 181.2 today. And yeah, I just want to ride this out, take it back. I need to stop being in the deficit because I'm a 20-year-old male. 6 foot, 180 pounds. I really should not be eating fucking 1,700 calories a day like a little girl. No offense. So, I need to do something about that. Yeah. So, I bumped it up to 1,900, and each week I'm going to watch my weight and increase by 50 to 100 calories. Just slowly go back up. And hopefully my weight will stay the same, but I'll be on higher calories. So wish me luck. That's what I'm doing. I've stopped the cut because I've been pushing and pushing and pushing, and I mean, I've got exams coming up. I'm a bit stressed, fine, but if my metabolism is that low, if let's say I at the end of these next 5 weeks, right, which is what I scheduled for, I'm eating 1,500 calories. Then I go on holiday for summer. Well, that's not going to go well, is it? So, I think the best thing to do at the moment is not to go in a bulk. That would be the wrong thing. But, because my body's primed for fat gain, I've been dieting on and off, kind of maintenance levels, then dieting, then maintenance dieting, and not been in a surplus for a year and a half now since my competition last year in September, October. So, I really need to get out of this cycle and just make some gains. And if I got more muscle, I can cut on more calories as well. So this is how I plan to do it. So I'm going to slowly reverse diet back up, and then once I'm happy with it, I might maintain or bulk a bit, clean bulk, and then drop again, and then maybe reverse diet back up and drop again. And then over time, my body composition will improve while I'm still on higher calories. That's the theory anyway. But it seems to be working so far because my weight has actually dropped, which is amazing. I'm just very excited to see how far I can take this. And there are countless people doing the same thing because they've binge restricted like me. Usually women competitors, but still, there are quite a lot of anecdotal evidence out there. So we'll see. So I'm afraid to say I'm ending this 12-week shred because I just can't do it anymore. And I'm not giving up. I'm looking long term, taking a break, trying to be sensible about it, and then I'm going to tack it later on when I'm in a better metabolic position and psychological position. Because I have been restricting for over a year now, which is not good at my age. God knows what my testosterone levels are, but anyway, that's another point. That's another issue. I mean, a bit private, but yeah, no, I'm fine. I mean, I'm still getting boners and whatnot, but you know. Okay, so that's all. So now, this series will be me filming the reverse diet plus a bit of my summer. I'm going to run it through summer and hopefully document my experiences through summer, and hopefully I won't have to do a retake because my exam is in 4 weeks and then I've got summer off, and my dad's visiting Norwich for the first time. Not the UK for the first time, but Norwich, and I'll drive to Birmingham to see him because he's seeing his new wife. A bit complicated, but we're going to have a dinner and then I'm going to drive him back, and yeah, it'll be fun. And then my mum and I are going to go to Montreal. Anyway, a lot planned, so stay tuned. Literally just have to push through these last 4 to 5 weeks exams, and hopefully the reverse diet will actually help me as well decrease the stress a bit.